Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, and we've hit July now and everything should be ready to harvest. So it's going to be a long day today. I'm sure these peas are ready. They are saying they're ready to harvest, which is brilliant. That means the peas over on that field are also ready. It'll be interesting to see what sort of yield we get from especially this side. In fact, the pH value is looking rather low, but it does say it's ready to harvest. And then we've got the oats on this side as well. This in particular, I'm rather excited. Don't ask me why. It's just one of them things. It's not quite as high, but it needs rolling, but it's ready to harvest either way, which is great. And let's have a look at our goats. Here we are. Look at them. Can we not see what's been happening? We've got some more manure, which is great. Another 2,000 litres. Wonderful stuff. We are struggling on straw, so they will be getting straw very shortly once we've harvested the oats. So that's pretty good. We're up to 52 goats, and we've got 5 months for production time. Offspring in 3 months, so we're going to have another litter in, which is crazy when you think about it. Right, okay, let's hop into our harvester. I'm not sure which field we're going to be doing first, but before we hop in to our machinery, let's have a look and see how our goods are doing. We did park up the vehicle last time. Okay, we've got 20,000 litres in there. There's a crate there. There's one there. There's one there. We've got 3 crates already, which is good. And if we have a look around the greenhouses as we quickly spin around, I feel like we have been robbed, but I think the spreader is in one of the sheds, isn't it? We've got a full load of crates there, haven't we? Wow, they just keep on churning and churning. In fact, have we got enough water? That's the thing. 8,000. Yeah, we've got plenty of water. Good. And I'm sure we have it in there as well. 8,000 in there, and that seems to be churning out a fair bit also. So they're not going to be going until the January. If we just have a look at our tracker. If I can find it, there it is. Right, if we have a look at well, grass we could sell, but it's at 9. I'm not in no intention of selling the grass or the hay bales or the straw until we have a very large surplus. We've got 1,800 straw left. That's good. Anyway, so peas, we've still got 35,000 in the silo, so that's pretty good. I have no intention of selling that just yet, or at all, depending on how much we get yielded. We have got, so, canned peas. I don't think we're in the, although that goes up in the August. Interesting. We can sell it for 4.7. I honestly thought it was around about the June time. I really don't know anymore. That seems to fluctuate quite a bit, doesn't it? The lettuce, let's have a quick look at them. I'm sure that's just the January as normal. Yep, 1,900, nearly 2,000. We'll probably reach 2,000 at some point for the lettuce, so that's going to be pretty good. And yeah, that is about it really. So we're not intentionally going to be selling anything just yet. I do want to have some sort of wood production going on, as discussed in the last episode. And let's get going. I'm assuming we have got the right equipment for the... We might do the oats first, actually. Let's do the oats first, because that might be... I'm just interested in seeing what we've got. And yeah, look at this. It looks really nice, actually. It's, have I just not got out of here? I'm stuck. Right, we're finally coming to the end of this particular harvest. Hopefully we've picked everything up. It feels like we have, although I'm not sure about this a little bit on the side, so I'm just going to come off a little bit. Just make sure we grab the last lot. Okay, and let's just switch this off. Let's have a look what's behind us. I'm hoping we have picked it all up. Just a little bit left, so we're going to grab that as well. We've managed to fill just over half of, oh, we've missed a bit there as well. Goodness me, it's hasn't done particularly well, has it? I'm not sure whether the lines are correct or not. It didn't feel like it, but there's a bit here. I'm going to grab it and at least anyway. Let's lower it, switch it on. Let's just go directly down this blue line. That's where it is. But yeah, we need to get a windrower just to make sure we get it all into proper piles, because it's barely visible. As you can see, the lines, well, the lines of straw is there, but it's just hard to see. Where is this? I think we've already got it. We may have already harvested it. Okay, we'll switch it off there. Excellent stuff. Right, now we're going to go and empty this. So we've managed to get 14,802. So I'm thinking what I want to do, I want to get something for woodworking, get rid of all these trees all around the farm area. I won't go into buying that plot of land over there with the forestry yet. I want to get the other land that's the other side with all the grass. I think I've got all of it. Nothing stands out. I mean, you can see all the lines of straw there, which looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, it's going to take a few passes of that. So, but yeah, I want to get the other land that's got the grass in already. So we'll probably stick with straw on this one, or oats or wheat or whatever on here, just to get the straw. And if we have excess, then we can sell it, and then we'll grow grass on the other one, just so we've got something for the livestock, because I have a feeling we're going to need it. And then hopefully we'll probably expand onto that, unless we just keep that. I don't know what to do. Anyway, let's go and unfold this. We've got just shy of 15,000 litres, which, to be honest, it's not a lot, but let's do that, and let's go and plonk it all in here. There we go, all 15,000, just under. At least we can put the peas and said oats in here. So yeah, again, with just a little plot of land there. I'm not sure whether we're going to carry on with the peas on that little bit there. I really want to expand this yard out even further, up to the forestry up there, but for the time being, I think we're going to concentrate our efforts on trying to get the other land that is will be available on the other side of that forestry for the grass. So let's have a quick look. When's the best time for the oats? It's not this side, it will be oat. So we've got, well, it says 7,000, we've got more than that. Best time is around about March time, even February time. February, March. I mean, even now we're looking at 1,100, so it's not too bad. It's not a waste, considering we only want it for the straw for the animals. A little bit extra on the oats, it's not going to hurt at all. What about the goat's milk? Because I did forget about looking at that as well. I need to make a list of where everything needs to go. So goat's milk, goat milk. September will be the time to sell it. Although, is that the best time in the February? 5.5. It's 4.9 now even at the dairy. So we're not going to lose out on an awful. I mean, that's 500, 1,000 litres. Actually, that is quite a little bit, isn't it? But land-wise, it's this one here that I want, and it's £115,000 with our discount, because we've done quite a few jobs for David in the previously. So we're going to be offered that at half price. I mean, it's quite a lot. I mean, how can you refuse? So if we manage to get that much money from all our yielding, then yeah, we could pick that up, have that as grass, have that as oats or wheat, just for the straw for the livestock. And then I'm still undecided what we're going to do here. I think that is going to be turned into said operations, and then that's going to be the next big one to get. But we will have to get that one as well, so we can work on that during the winter. But we have a fair bit of wood anyway. Oh, it's done. Thank you. Right, we'll put that away and we'll start off on the peas. We do, like I say, want to get a windrower, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to get started on this one first, because this is going to be the longest one. We'll have a look how much peas we get from this yield, and yeah, the trees are going to be a little bit of an issue, I think. So we'll go up this way. Why not? We'll go this way around. Right, we're finally coming to the end of this large field. It has taken us one hell of a lot, and a lot of time, a good couple of hours to say the least. But this one's nearly done, and we'll add up how much we've actually got from this field, which is going to be in the region of 100,000 litres again. Right, okay, let's switch that off, lift that up, and let's go and put it into this trailer now. It's easier to calculate, but the one problem being is that it is very, very slow in unloading. Have we just left enough room? We have just. Right, let's see how much we get out of this. So it'll be 28,000 a full load on the trailer. We've got about 20% left. We just need to pull a little bit forward so it doesn't tip over. Lovely stuff. And you can see the close up, the peas all just falling into place. Look at that. We don't want to go backwards, do we? Want to go that way. Whoops. Lovely stuff. 10% till full. We've still got 32% or 9,000 litres left in the harvester. But as soon as that reaches 100%, we will be offloading again. Nearly there, and then we'll reverse back again, refill it up, and just see how much we get out of it. In fact, I might not bother, I might just fill it straight in. So another 28,000 going into the silo, and then we can just offload it there. Look at this, all the peas are dropping in. You gotta love it, really. It's like a carpet of green, and it tips in very, very quickly indeed. Lovely stuff. We just have to move it out the way so we can put our harvester in, and then we'll have to do the same again. We'll leave that there, just hop out of that, and then just move that to the silo, and we've got another 6,380. Just my calculations, another 108,676,000 litres. That is absolutely insane. We've got to do that field yet as well. So that'll yield in at least probably another 25,000. So we'll have a very, very good harvest this time. And I think putting the manure on that field, I noticed the big difference when you're going around the headland. That's where we managed to put it. That the yield was especially profitable, I think. But 108,676 so far. which I think we got from last time. I think just that alone. So be interesting to see how much we do end up with. In fact, I'm not sure whether we get 28,000 litres on there or 25,000, because we have shortened it, haven't we? So we need to get that started. And then what I want to do is go and get myself a windrower and do that field as well. So that's going to be all in today, I think. I want to try and get that done before the light runs out. Right, we're coming up to the final pass, and with the 108,676 that we got off the big field, and including this one as well, which is going to be a huge amount once again, nearly 17,000 maybe off this field alone, which we have reduced considerably. We have reached 17,000. That is absolutely brilliant. So let's just switch this off and let's have a look at the figures, because that is one hell of a lot of peas. Right, okay, and this one is 17041. Okay, let's have a look. Wow, 100 125,717,000 litres of peas. That is incredible. And I've just seen that this harvester really struggled going uphill. We got as far as nearly 1 miles per hour, which is just insane. It's just absolutely crazy that we're just managing on this. So let's dump this in here. Will it do it? Yes, it is. It's doing it. It's doing the job. So next job before we close off July, before we head into the August, we want to get ourselves a windrower and get those straw all in nice pretty lines so we can go ahead and bale them up. And that is going to be the job for the rest of this afternoon. We want to try and get that in before we leave July, so we can have a nice easy rest of the year before we start selling our goods off. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with the peas. I'd be interested to see how much we have actually got inside. I'm looking at probably hopefully 150,000. If that's the case, we may yet sell some peas off at the peak just to gain a little bit of income so we can get some more equipment or upgrades. We definitely want to think about looking at a new harvester, but that's not going to be anytime soon, I don't think. The Massey Ferguson, what we had before when we started off and we leased, I think that was a great idea, and it proved to be pretty well and quite stable enough to do what we were doing. I don't know how it's going to manage on the big field, but we'll come across that bridge when we come to it. We want to upgrade our cultivator. We want something wider, because that big field is taking one hell of a long time to do. We still got 7,000 Ps to offload. This is very, very slow offloading. So we need to do something about that. We want to upgrade a couple of other items as well. But for the time being, what we've got is great. We do want to get a fuel depot of some sorts here, instead of having to go all the way over to the petrol station. And we're also with the fertilizer and seeds as well, we want to try and get a silo so we can bring them in here, and we don't have to go travelling over to the shop every 5 minutes, because that big field does take an awful lot. And especially if we want to expand over to the field across the trees over to the other side, then yeah, we're going to need something bigger. But hopefully by then we will have got ourselves plenty of money, as we're running down to the last 2,000 litres. I'm really interested to see how much we have got. But I'm going to park this in, because that is the end of the harvesting, which is great. And I just want to get this out of the way for another year. So let's put that in there. We can drive up this way now. We should be alright going back up to full speed, which is 11 miles per hour. Oh, 14, 15, excellent stuff. I might actually go in front ways here. It is kind of a little bit tight, but it'll do. It needs to be in a barn like we got in the other one, really. If we just go straight in like that, and we're just going to get out this side. Right, let's go and head over here and find out how much we have got actually in the silo now, because it will be quite a lot. It's quite sunny, still 32 degrees, which is mad. So we've got 14,802,000 litres in oats, and peas 161,000 litres. That is incredible. I'm just wondering how long we will need. That's got 20,000 left, so I'm thinking around about 5,000 litres a month. I'll have to keep an eye on that, because I do want to sell some of them peas at peak season. Let's just have a quick look when that's going to be, because it's quick money. Peas. Well, goat's milk won't be until September, so we'll have a September or February. I think February is the peak time, maybe. We'll have a look in September. Peas. Am I looking in the wrong place? Yes, it's in the other side, isn't it? So here, peas. If we sold everything off now, I mean, that's a one hell of a lot. It's going to be November for peas. Have to remember November for peas. But if we have a look at our tracker here, peas, it's going to be massive. At the moment, it's worth 172,000. It says the best selling time for peas is December. Interesting, nearly 188,000. I thought it was nearly 2,000. Am I just not reading that right? It is £2,000 1,000 litres. So why is he not telling me the best time to sell? I suppose at the moment, yeah, we can get nearly 340,000. That'd be incredible. Oh, yeah, £320,000 that would cost give us. That'd be incredible if we just sold that. Canned peas, the price is going up in that. We've got 4,000 litres, £20,000 it's worth at the moment. What's that green? Is that the maximum month for herb? Yeah, we're not selling herbicide. Okie dokie, right. We want to get ourselves over to the shop and we want a windrower. Okie dokie. I would like something like that. That does 8.5 meters. That'd be quite good. That's 96. That'd be 14. Wow. Okay. What's this one here? That's only 9 meters. I'd go for that one, wouldn't you? Really? What's this one? A windrower arranges grass APs in a row. Okay. That easy then. That's 12 meters. What about this one? That's 92,000. That's 14 meters. This one, that's 60,000. That's 9. I tell you what, for 8.5 meters, that's not bad. I think what we'll do, we'll go for this one. It needs 80 horsepower, so let's go ahead and pick this one up. We want to, well, we want to buy it, don't we? Let's buy that. It's 20,000. It's an investment. We definitely need it because I'm not going up and down them rows picking up hay or straw or grass and taking a long time doing so. So let's go into our tractor. Here we are at the shop where we get every little thing. Thankfully it's not that far away actually, to be honest, is it? So let's just get in front of it. Nice colour, green, and we should be able to hook it up. Excellent stuff. And let's bring it back. Let's bring it back and let's start windrowing straight away. Here we are. We haven't really checked in on the goats really. They've been at it all day, so to speak, and I'm hoping they have got enough hay and they haven't used it all up. We can see the hay in stacks, but why we're not seeing it, I don't know. So let's have a look. We want to unfold it. Look at that, and then we need to lower it. Oh, I thought it was a lot bigger than that actually. Okay, nice. Okay, so this is going to be annoying. Let's go around that side again. We're not going to make any difference, are we? Yeah, that seems a bit better. I still can't see the bales, which is really, really bad. It feels like there's not much on here, which is concerning, considering we've got 2 rows out of it. I'm hoping we get some sort of bales from this. Maybe the field isn't big enough or it's just not harvested enough. Maybe we'll try different sort of wheat. Maybe we'll go for wheat next time. Right, that's the windrowing done. That was a little bit confusing, I think. It didn't kind of work. I'm not quite sure what the dealio is with the straw on there, but maybe it's just not enough straw. I don't know. Maybe it could be the yielding. I have no idea, but we've got something on there now. So what we'll do, we'll try and put that in somewhere. You know what? Well, I'm going to leave it there. Let's unhook that. Let's go on and get our baler, which is just next door. Right, we're coming on to the final pass. It's been difficult. Thankfully, I remembered the lines that we needed to take. And yeah, I'm not quite sure whether this is short or not, whether I've made a mistake or something. But it's we seem to have got a fair bit of bales out of it, though. Actually, I'm not quite sure how many bales because I didn't reset the baler. So yeah, that's I'm reasonably happy with that. That is an awful. Right, okay, let's turn it off. Let's unload it because we should be able to offload them. Right, that's brilliant. That's another couple there. Right, okay, let's fold it up as well. Brilliant. Right, that is the baling done, and that will come a close July. That is fantastic. Absolutely chuffed with that. We've somehow got to try and get this back in. Well, he slammed on his brakes, although I did pop out right in front of him, however. We've got a few things we want to do this month, and I was having a look at the calendar, and apparently, check this out. Now, I didn't think this was the right time, but apparently it is. We managed to get quite a lot of litres of straw, actually. 9,000 litres in a bale of straw. I think we had something like 90-odd thousand litres, which is just insane. So that's all gone into the goat's pen. But canned peas, we're at peak selling season at the moment, so we're going to go off and sell them. We haven't got many. I thought they were around about June time, but looks like August is the time to do it, maybe. Unless that just keeps going up and up and up. But actually, I thought it might, yeah, I think it was June. I'm sure it was. But at the moment, they're selling at 4,500, and there are a few things I do want to get. I want to upgrade our seeder, because it only does a span of 4 meters, and there is one exactly the same for 5.6 meters, so that's going to be a slight improvement. And I also want to get a cultivator, which we're not going to be able to afford this time around, I don't think. And also I want to get a wood station. I've seen a cheap one for about £1,800, so I really want to get one of those so we can set up our wood and start doing firewood and wood chips as well, just so a little bit of extra cash coming in, that we could get to these upgrades quickly as possible. It looks like we're going to go Peas Empire. We're going to be the Pea King on this map. And yeah, at 4,500, I think we want to do that. So at the moment, so we take the train ones out. That's these two. 4.7 is the supermarket. The Conductor's Cafe, which is just down the road. You know what? We could just go there, you know, to be fair. It's not that far. Or do we go for an extra £26 per 1,000 litres and go that a kilometre further to the supermarket? We want to keep either of them happy. Would like to have gone to the farmer's market. However, they're not paying that much, are they? So that seems to be the best one. That seems to be the logical one. So let's go and get that job done. And then we could see about looking at a wood station and then a cedar as well, as we want to take the other one back, sell it, replace it, and swap it out for another one. So let's go and get this particular one done first. Here we are. We're just turning in. If we don't bring the whole building down, I don't think they'll appreciate that at all. So let's unhook everything. And let's have a look, see what this brings. There we go. A good solid 26,000 with 2,800 on top. So 28.5, nearly 29,000 pounds. That's brilliant. Okay, cool. So if we hop straight back, we need to go and exchange our cedar. That'll be a first job on the, well, the second job. So it's not a bad start to August. I do apologise for the weird cut, but yeah, a whole stream of motorbikes has just rode by. I'm assuming they're going to the great spot up in Derbyshire, and they have to cut through our town, unfortunately. It is one of the main towns on the way there, but it still doesn't make it any better for us, really. Right, okay, enough of the bikers. Let's get ourselves back. We want to, like I say, change the cedar, and then we want to get the wood station so we can at least start knocking down some of those trees that we have got and start making some extra money, so we can start upgrading and start purchasing land. And I'm also thinking, I'm not sure whether I'm going to carry on with the canned peas for now, because at the moment we've got about 170,000 litres of peas sitting in the silo. Now, at peak season or peak time in the November, they sell for about £2,000 per 1,000 litres. That could bring in £340,000. That will automatically give us money for the extra land that we want, and also I want to get a very long cultivator as well, which I'm thinking of doing for this time around. I think I'd be pretty amiss not to do it, as one of the cultivators I'm looking at, which has a very long wide spin, or wide spin, does cost quite a lot of money. So for this year alone, I think that would help us immensely. So the upgrade on the, well, say upgrade, a wider span on the cedar and an upgrade on the cultivator would come very, very handy. We'll may still do some canned peas, but to be honest, I don't think it's not quick money, is it? We have to wait a long time, and I feel like we're getting quite a lot out of the peas. Yeah, 160,000, so all right, 320,000. So maybe we sell 100,000 litres in the November. I think that might be the best bet. I'm just very disappointed. Goat's milk wise, we're doing pretty well. We've got quite a few goat's milk on the rise as well, but I think that sells next month actually, so we might not need to sell it as much. I want to know where my tractor is. There it is. We need to get that. We need to get the cedar. I wonder if it's worth repairing first, then selling it. It might be worth a shout, see if we can actually make money on it. I don't think we will, but it's worth the experiment, I think. Let's hop into this repair centre and let's see what we can do. Right, okay. Right, it's worth 2,704. Now, if we get some repairs on it, it's going to cost us £30 to repair. So if it comes in a lot more than this, it might be worth. So 2,734 is what we're looking for more. So let's repair it. Yes, let's repair it for £30. And now it's worth, we've made an extra £3 on it. That was hardly worth doing that, was it, really? Maybe it's because of the condition, I don't know. But we make an extra £3. 60, 166, 11 miles an hour. So that's 5.2. That is literally 1.2 meters more. Oh, that's a mod as well. Oh, I don't think it was. So what's the difference between these two then, apart from the meterage? Well, we're going to go and get ourselves that anyway. So let's go ahead and get that. It does the fertilizer and seeds as well, so that's exactly what we want. We don't want the white. We'll go John Deere. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Right, okay, so we'll set up, we'll leave it at standard capacity. So that does, can it hold a bit more then? Oh, 2.5, really? It's not going to cost anything more. I think 5 times it should be more than enough. It will stop us going running back and forth, wouldn't it? I guess. I mean, how far does it go? 10 times? 16,000? Ah, that's just too much. Let's have a look at this thing. Let's have a look. Does look bigger, actually, doesn't it? I tell you what, that looks so much more. Maybe we should buy some seeds and while we're here, and fertilizer while we're here, actually. So it's probably not been the best time of recording, actually. We've just had a vintage tractor going by, or a steam tractor, so there must be some sort of fair going on. So yeah, it wasn't the best time to come in and start recording, but there you go. So solid bag is so expensive. So expensive. Liquid fertilizer. We want just normal solid fertilizer. Can we get some cheap solid fertilizer, please? And that is full, and that is a little bit wider as well, so it shouldn't take as long. Maybe we'll probably cut off about a couple of up and downs. That is probably about it, but we've got to try and get this back safely without any hiccups. Right, back at the yard. Oh, we've just taken another sign out. My bad. Yeah, there's loads of trees down this side, so we really want to make use of them and start doing something with that. We've got quite a few that we just want to knock down. So, okay, so let's fill this up. Whichever side comes first. Wasn't really much there, and likewise with that as well. And I don't think this is going to fit in there. Oh, that could be perfect. So now we want to go that way. Oops, it's not going to do it, is it? Oh, I tell you what, we've done it. We may have done it. I'm pressing the right buttons, I think. Okay, well, we've done it. We've done it. Right, okay, so that barn there is going to go soon, I think. I don't think that's any good for anybody. But over here, I mean, we've still got this bit of land here. So once we get that as well. So I think for the wood, I mean, maybe the wood chipping should be going over this side. We could put the wood chipping over this side, but I want to get some more processing units here. Maybe the wood chipping could go down here, actually, out the way. But it depends how big it is. So let's have a look at construction factories. We want just something small for wood chipping. I don't know whereabouts it is, actually, to be honest. It could be anywhere. You'd expect it to go in price order. So that's a sawmill. That's 36,000. We don't want that. It's only going to be a cheap one. I think it's this one here. Sawmill production small. Takes goods and forms them into firewood, and I think that's wood chip as well. And that would put it there. If I can actually let me see it. Okay, so that's good. Which way around would it be? Don't know, is that? Oh, so you just put it in there. I don't know whereabouts. I mean that's pretty small, to be honest, isn't it? You know what? I think that'll do. It's just a little something there. Okay, fine. That might work for us. We just need to do a little bit of smoothing out here, I think. Yeah, that might work. And I want to do that bit as well, a bit more, just so it's a little bit smoother. I don't know if it's doing anything or not here, actually, but definitely over here. Right, okay, sawmill. We can. 30 wood will give us 25 firewood and 5 wood chips. Now, how much do they sell? Firewood and wood chips. So, firewood peaks now at... Wow, is that... 3.5 grand in the August? Why would firewood start? Why would that be there? I thought that would be okay. We haven't got any to sell, so I'll have to have a look. I mean, it is around about 3.5 grand anyway. So is that all year round? That's pretty good. And wood chips. What would that give us? Wood chips. Peak is January for the wood chips. Okay. Again, that's with the lettuce as well, isn't it? So I think it's all year round. Wood chips. I think we could sell it November through February, to be honest. Okay, I expected the firewood to be around here, but that's quite surprising. Okay, let's have a look. Do we need to activate it, or do we just plonk them in? Let's have a look. and it just appears there. Okay, let's see if we can just do we just pick them up and just chuck them in? Oh, it has. Okay, fair enough. I mean, we don't care what sort of wood it is it? I guess. Okay, it's gone in. Right, what have we got? We've got 303 litres. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see what comes out of that. I mean, that's. I'm assuming that's working. No active product. Okay, we need to activate them, do we? Let's do that then. So that we just need to activate. If we activate that, that'd be all right. It's small. It'll do. It'll just bring in the extra wood as well. So that's something we got on the land that we can just offload. So I think what we'll do, we'll close out August here because I don't think there's an awful lot we can do. I mean, we could go around cultivating, but I really want the big cultivator, which will be a lot better for us. So yeah, I mean the peas here, there's a lots of things growing. We need to get lime and everything else on there. Maybe that might be a job next, maybe. If we do that now, then we don't need to worry about it later on. We'll see. Right, I think what we'll do, we'll close out here and then we'll move over to September. Right, September has arrived and I'm just checking on the wood really. We've got firewood 357. That's it, used all of it already. Wow. I'm 71. Oh, so it is splitting it out. Okie dokie. Just need to get some more wood in there really. That is a job for later on in the day, I think. And we have got some special offers in the shop as well, which we do want to check out. So let's have a look, see what's happening here. Have we got? We've got another couple of crates of canned peas. Now we can stack them up. I think that might be the best thing to do. So let's have a quick look at that. So canned peas, again, it's still at high price now. Supermarket's still selling them quite high. I mean, we could do that. I always thought it was June. Maybe I have been mistaken. I mean, they're selling them at the same price. So we're not really losing out on much. So maybe we just leave them stacking up. Or do we need it? I'll decide towards the end of the month, I think, what we're going to do. But I do think we have got goat's milk to sell. So let's have a look, see what the goat's milk is doing at the moment. So actually it's February. I thought it was September. We can get 5.5. We got, wow, do we wait to the February? February looks like the best time. How much goat's milk have we got? I don't think it tells us, does it? It might do here though. So goat's milk, let's have a look. Goat's milk there. Got 26,000. We've only got 4, nearly 5,000. We might wait to the. Do we wait to the February? Because it does go up a little bit in October. Yeah, January, February. I really want to. Looks like we'll be selling our peas. We might just go and sell these the goat's milk now. Just bring in an extra bit so we don't have to sell so many peas to get what we're after. So we've got our wood station now, which is great. So we'll be filling that up with. Knock down wood. We've got the cedar as well, and we just need the cultivator. And that's going to be a massive purchase, and it's going to help us get these fields done very, very quickly. Right, all our goat's milk is up and on the trailer, and we're going to go to the dairy, who are offering us £5,500 per 1,000, I reckon that is. So let's tag the place, and I'm not quite sure where we're going actually, so let's have a look whereabouts this place is. I'm not sure where the dairy is. Oh, the dairy's only over there. So we need to go, well, we could, yeah, we need to go down there. That the way to the sawmill? Oh, right. Okay, so it's that big place there. Okay, nice. With the dairy in sight, it's just on our left-hand side. I really want one of these, this field here that we've just on the right-hand side. I really want to try and get hold of that one, because that could be useful for all the grass. We still keep the wheat on the other one, which will be grand. And let's see if we can just go ahead and offload all these. So if we do that, we undo that, and let's have a look. Let's see what we bring in. So vroom, and that is £26,000 plus 2,800. So 28, nearly 29,000. Probably is 29,000 actually. Maybe just shy. that's not so bad. That's £50,000 in the bank currently. Now we need to move over to November so we can offload some peas as well, because we definitely are going to do that so we can buy the land that we need, and also this cultivator as well, and that'd be massive upgrades already to our little operation. Oh, excuse me, coming through. And in the meantime, I'm going to chop some wood, some trees down so we can put them into the wood chipper, and hopefully get some of that in for the December roundabout, ready to sell soon as. Might be worth a little bit of a venture, but we've started it off a little bit late, so we need to really be doing it all year round. But we've got a lot of trees all around our plots, so we really need to do something about that as well. So let's pull in here, and in fact, do we need to pull in here? We need to go across the road and start knocking down some of these trees. So I'll do that all off camera, and then when we come back we will be in well, we'll move over to the November so we can sell some peas. Right, welcome back. We're now in October, and we've got a few pallets of firewood to sell, and I think this month is probably one of the highest ones for the firewood currently. If we have a look at firewood, it's October, £3,628. So hopefully we're going to get quite a little bit from this. Remember, we need to get as much money as we can, because initially I want to get a cultivator as well so we can start cultivating before winter arrives, fingers crossed. Looks like the farmers market is paying the most apart from the two trains. Well, one of them going to Goldcrest Valley, but we're not going to go there. We're going to go over to the farmers market because I think that will be the place to go. So we are going to tag it, and we just need to bring our truck over, and it's doing pretty well actually. We keep bringing the trees over. We did knock out some from over that side, as you can see on the right hand side. There's no trees down there, and all that side as well. And we have tidied it up a little bit. I mowed around the sides, I sold the bay hills, and we got a little bit extra, about another £7,000-8,000 just for the grass bales, sorry. So it wasn't an awful lot, but for about 10 bales ish, it was a pretty decent amount. So let's go and hop into our truck over here, because we need to get this off and have another look how much this cultivator is going to be costing us. Right, here we are coming over to the farmers market. We'll unstrap and then we'll see how it all goes. So the firewood, does it not? Does this not sell in here? There's a couple of trees in there, not sure what that is. Do they not take firewood here? Maybe it's this side. It might be here. There we go. It's the other side. So 13,000, nearly 14,000. It's £15,000. That's not bad for 5. So nearly 3 lots of £3,000 in total. So that's a pretty good total. So I don't know why these pieces of wood in here, but we'll strap them in anyway and then head way back. So that I think the one we're after is around about £160,000 for the cultivator I am after, and this will go a long way to doing that. And if we can sell 200,000 litres of peas as well, that gives an extra 200. That should give us more than enough to get the cultivator and another spot of land. So we've arrived back. I'm just going to see about see if we can sell this goat's milk as well, because every little penny helps, and we may not need to sell as much. But I think 100,000, I'm stuck. So it seems there's a bale there that's gone out of place. Okay, what's going on here? Can we just move around? Excellent. Seems to be hitting everything today. So I might just get rid of these as well. I see no harm in it. Right, okay, can we just load these on? And the dairy, that's where we're going to, I think. And let's double check the prices once again. The goat milk, yeah, selling at the dairy. Let's tag that place as well. The peas, I think it's next month. So just want to double check. It's going to be this side. I mean, to be honest, the oats are all right now as well, but March seems to be the better time there. We've got peas. It is going to be next month, November. Okay, we'll do that. We'll wait till November for the prices to double, which is insane. So we need really some storage for our bales as well. So let's go. Have we not strapped that in? I think we have. Right, okay, let's go and get these brought in and sold. That should give us another bit of influx of cash as well. And then what we'll do, we'll close off October and we'll come back in November to sell some peas. Right, let's unstrap and let's see what we get from this little haul as well. Here we go. Bosh. And that's another 5. Actually, that's not a lot. 5,000. Is that right? That can't be right. I think I've been done here. There was 2 lots of goat's milk. I thought there were 3.5, 5.5 each. Have I just misread that? Goat's milk. 5 each. So why did I not get the 5? Should have at least got an extra 10. What happened? Did one fall out? Maybe I didn't have enough. I feel like I've been scammed again. Maybe I went a little bit too quickly. Right, okay, let's spin this around. Let's get back. So we want something that's going to be wider than what we've got at the moment. So 4 meters wide is what we've got at the moment. We definitely want to... that's not that one, not that one, not that one. Not that one, that's 5. That's 50,000. I think I was looking at that one. I mean, that's 6 meters. That's 6 meters. 6. On something that's quite wide. That's 7.5. 8.5. Okay, now we're talking. Shallow cultivation used for shallow cultivation seed. Okay, fair enough. That's 9. That'd be nice. 4. Wow, that is just a huge monster. Will that be just too big to go on any of our fields? I think that would be absolutely insane. Although we could afford to get that and a field as well. It would need 600. No, we can't do that. Ah, right. Okay, the horsepower we've got to look at as well. Darn it. 9 meters. That's 260. I don't think our tractor's got that much horsepower, to be honest. Yeah, we're going to be struggling, I think. Yeah, wow. Okay, maybe this may not be the case. That's an eco one, actually. That's 3 meters. Yeah, I think it's going to be that Prolander one. 7500. I think that is the one that we are going to be looking at. Right, we're into November now, and we've got a little bit of a job to do. We've got to sell some peas. And, wow, we've got quite a lot of canned goods as well. That's moving on very, very nicely indeed. We've got under £80,000 in the bank, and we've got 161,000 litres of peas. So let's have a look and see how much the peas are. Canned peas we can still sell now. That's insane. Peas. Okay, it's always on the other side. I can never get it correctly sorted. There we are, peas. Okay. It's 2000 in December now. I could have sworn it was 2000 in November. Someone's messing. Some awful at the moment. So it's only 1100. That's going to double in December. We're not going to, at this rate, we won't be selling any peas at all. Something's drastically wrong here. But we're going to the supermarket. Could go Conductor's Cafe. It's only £20 less. We'll go to the Conductor's Cafe for once. We'll treat them. Let's get out of here. Let's jump into our truck. I'm a little bit irate about that, really, to be honest. It's just doesn't seem right what's happening. So let's jump in here. Some of it definitely is playing up here, I think. No, no, no. Why have you got into the wrong one? It's that one I want to get into. There you go. Don't know why that didn't sound good, did it? Probably needs a good service. Right, okay, let's go ahead and collect our peas. Because they seem to be churning out quite a lot. Need to keep an eye on the water levels on the greenhouses as well, as we really want to close this year out with some land and some another bit of equipment as well. Right, that's that one, fine. And move along to this. It's 6 pallets again. That's quite a lot, really. Right, okie dokie. I want to check up on here as well, because I don't really want to be running out here, because these are a bumper sale for literally doing nothing. So, oh, we're down to 20 litres. We really need to get them filled up as soon as we get back. Yeah, they're running very, very low indeed. Okay, let's go and sell these. Then we've got to come back, water them, and then we will, well, we'll sell the peas in December. So that's what it says. And if it moves again, then, yeah, I just don't know what to think. It's just not right at all. I can't see anything goats wise. We need to have a look at them, because I'm sure we were supposed to have a few offspring in here as well. Some baby goats. But let's go and get rid of these. So that should be straight down the road. Not a big deal at all. So I'll see you when we get there. We're going to cut through here, because that's, and there we should be parking there. So let's just unhook everything, and let's see what we get from this. We seem to be selling an awful lot recently, and that's going to bring us a massive 31,000 plus 3,000 environmental, so 35,000 pounds. So we've hit 114, just shy of 115 thousands, which is fantastic. So I think what we're going to do, I think we'll just go ahead and while we have that money, we're going to buy ourselves, we could do it next month actually, to be honest. Let's see if we can rack up a little bit more money with the peas, because I'm thinking instead of 100,000 this time, I'm thinking of just making sure we have 100,000 left. I don't know if we can accurately put that much in here. I think we could put 28,000 litres in the trailer. I think if we do 2 lots, that should be enough. Right, that's it. We just filled up the tank one last time, and that should be it. All 3 greenhouses are now done. So let's hop back. We don't need to hop back out of that, because we need to get our need to go and get our new cultivator. That's what we want to do. We want to collect our cultivator now. So let's go and bring this one in. Part exchange it. It has to be right in the corner, doesn't it? So that's only worth, I mean, I'm not going to, can we sell it? We can sell it for 3.5. Okay, we'll do that. That's fine. And then can we do something with this? Can we upgrade it a little bit more? Repair, we can repair it. Does the value go up at all? Okay, just a little bit, not too much. I'm not going to paint it for that much, that's for sure. Right, cultivators. Right, which one was it? I think it was that particular one there for 50,000, 7.5 meters. That's 190 horsepower. Should be able to pull that one. That one probably not so much. That's smaller as well, isn't it? That's 6 meters. That's 6 meters. That's 5.5. It's going to have to be that one for now. 7.5 meters width. That one, again, massive horsepower. Too much horsepower. That's 260. That's 400 horsepower. We need one hell of a big one there. 3 meters, 3 meters. That's 12 meters, and you want, yeah, that's not going to happen. So it's going to have to be this one here, I think. 190 horsepower, nearly 8 meters. Brilliant. And hopefully we'll have some money left over. Yes, yes, yes. I don't think there's anything there we need to worry about. So let's go and buy this. £50,000. Another bit of kit that we have got. It's another upgrade. So we're upgrading as we go along. So let's go and have a look what this bad boy looks like. And hopefully we might still... No, we need. I think we need 112,000, don't we? For the bit of land. It looks huge though, to be honest. Wow. Okay. 7.5 meters wide. Let's are you not moving? Seems to be very, very slow, although we do need fuel. Okay, let's head it all the way back. Nice. Okay, we have got ourselves a cultivator now, the new one. It's always going to be handy. And then we need to have a look at the peas again, because I do think we're being fiddled here. Right, all the way downhill. I just want to check up on our goats just before we go back. In fact, we'll have a look at them at the end of this year. I'm not sure where our year ends. I'm not sure if it's the July, but we've gone through another 6 months in this episode, or will have done very soon. So I'm going to plop that in here. Can I, is it easy to maneuver in? And that way. And then that way. You know what? Let's bring it out and then straight down. Yeah, that'll do. We can bring it straight down. Perfect. Have a look, see how much the land is, and then we'll have a look at how much the peas. So that's canned peas now. I mean, we did sell the canned peas, didn't we? Of course we did. So the peas for now are going for. Where are you? There you are. So it's next month. Okay, we can wait till next month, see what happens. If that drops again, then I don't know what I'm going to do, because I feel like we've been had. It's early at 1100. So let's have a look at this land that we want to purchase. And it is that one there. That's all grass. So that's going to cost me 115,000. So we're shy by about 100 grand. We really need 100. 115. We're about 50 grand short, aren't we? That's slightly more. Although we would get that for 112. I mean, there's this bit of land here. I guess we could pick up. They're cheap. That one as well, pretty cheap. This one as well. Yeah, it's still quite a bit. Right, okay. And then somewhere along the line, I want to pick up that one. That's huge. But we've got to do a lot of work with Ben. But it might be a case that we do spend 200 grand and get that. But I want to get this field first, and then we can get that one afterwards. In the meantime, we've got a lot of trees around here. Start prepping everywhere else. Got this bunch here of trees that we can have. I think that's up until that point. Now there is a hill on there, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to be doing with that, but we might be able to extend the field out a little bit more. So right, we're in the December, early morning. It's snowing, which is always a good sign. We need to check up on our goats. But first of all, we need to check how much our peas are worth now. So our peas never reached 2,000. So I don't know whether there's a glitch. I've got no idea, but I think we need to think about selling. The conductor's 1159. 1171 there. The firewood goes up there, then we'll go up to the farmer's market, or yeah, let's try that. Looks like we're going to the farmer's market either way. So let's go, and I didn't expect that to be offload into there like that. Okay. Need to make sure that's full of wood as well. So we're going to be closing out the year, and hopefully after this little sale here, we'll go and sort our peas out as well. I've left the trailer open. Right, okay, let's head over to the farmer's market. Right, here we go. So I'm assuming the chip wood. Oh, and the wood chips will go in here. Okay, let's dump that in there. The crates will stay where they are, which is brilliant. And how much do we get from that? Not an awful lot. Not even £1,000. So I think that was a bust, but it doesn't matter. So every little bit helps, and this is where I'm hoping we'll make a little bit more money as we drop off the firewood around here somewhere. It's there, isn't it? Okay, let's boom, 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 and we bring in 8,000, nearly about £9,000. Okay, that's going to help. So we need 115. So it's about £30,000 we need now. So I think if we sell about say 50,000 litres of peas, that'll leave 110 in the silo, which means we should be okay with the canned peas production carrying on. Right, here we are again. Then we've only got 22,500. I decided we didn't need to do that much. So we left 110,000 litres in the silo. We'll see how much we get. It's just a nice little buffer going into the new year. In fact, I think we've got more than I probably expected here. How much more? Goodness me. That is an additional 29,000 plus 2.8. So 20, 31, nearly 32, just over £32,000 for that. That is insane. And that added to the other one is got a nice hefty amount, isn't it? So about another 40 on that, so nearly 80,000 between the two trips. So that should give us more than enough. We're just shy of 150,000 in the bank to close off the year, and we're just going to go and buy our new property, which does have grass on there ready to harvest, but with it snowing, you're not going to get much off it. So unfortunately, that's going to have to go. But we're going to finish off the year with buying that property. Exactly what we wanted to do, and it took a little bit of a while getting there, as I half expected to have got there a lot sooner had it not been for the price of the peas, because I'm sure they were at 2,000 at some point. Plot number 33. Yes, we will. Brilliant. That now is ours. Let's go and quickly visit it before we would you? No. We want to visit it, not sell it. We've only just got it. We could sell it for a profit and then buy it back again. Why not? Let's go and visit it. Let's have a quick look what we're dealing with. So we've got grass. It's ready to harvest. It's snowing. There's not a lot you can do with it, I don't think. There's no data on here, so we could actually potentially go and get some data on it. Just have a look, see what we have got. Let's purchase soil information. Yes, we'll do that. Okay. Sandy loam. Okay, so that should yield in 118%. That's good. So it's another big field, and it's a good job we upgraded our equipment as well, because that's two massive fields there. We're going to have the grass and the straw alternating on that one. I think we may have to do another straw run on that one next year. We're expanding, and then we've just got them. Where am I looking at now? It's them trees that are right in between everything now. So we're going to close out the year now. It is December. We've done -1, and we're standing in a field. And yeah, we've got another plot of land, which, to be perfectly honest, is quite huge. Lovely grass on it, but this is all going to go into peas next year. So £30,000 in the bank. We're closing off the new year, going into the new year, and then we'll come back with the new episode, and we'll have lettuce to sell.